Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Idaho Esports, and happy Monday, and we're here with some more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate today. I'm Spirit, joined by Binkaloid, and we're going to be your analyst this evening.
Hello. This is usually not a position that I do regularly. This is like my first time subbing in as an analyst for Smash Bros. But I absolutely love the game. I play Smash Bros. I think at least once a day. So I think I fit here pretty well. But we have a good one today. It's the start of the bracket, and starting off, we have the Vandals going up against the Rio Grande Red Storms.
Yeah, like you just said, playoffs are starting, tensions are high, and we also could be seeing our matchup coming again next week if the Vandals win today. The winner's going to go on to face West Virginia or...
It was West Virginia. I have the bracket up right here. It's West Virginia.
I almost called the school Heisenberg, but it sounds similar
close.
to that.
It's close. It is Heidelberg.
Heidelberg. Yes. Heard it here first. Bracket will be advancing. Idaho didn't make it too far in the March Madness bracket, so let's see how the Vandals like to push it in Smash Bros. As they make their playoff runs for the second season in a row. Actually, every season in a row pretty much they've made playoffs, but new roster, new team, and they're keeping it rolling.
All right. Now, speaking of the team, right now we are 4-2, but it's all right. So is the Red Storms. They're looking at a 4-2 record. Their last game or last week was a bye week, so it's been a little while since they've, I don't know when their spring break happened. I'm guessing it was right around that time too, so it might have been a little bit longer since they've had a competition game. So we'll see going into it, and we don't know much about the other team, specifically which characters they play, except for one, PB John. PB John is going to be a big one. I heard talking with the casters for this that he is top 32 in Smash Bros. Ultimate Singles.
That is insane.
And he uses Piranha Plant.
Oh, that's a fun pick. All right, I'm very interested to see what he's going to cook up with that, because that's a very unique character. Yeah. Not a lot of people play it.
I know. Yeah, it's hearing about Piranha Plant. I think I only played against my brother who plays. He loves playing Piranha Plant, but even then he rotates off to his other mains because Piranha Plant to me doesn't really feel like a top tier character.
No, he's kind of been towards the bottom of the list kind of since the game's come out, but if someone's able to crawl all the way up to top 32 with it, we can expect that to be the anchor for this team most likely. And I wonder kind of what the Idaho players are going to want to strategize around that.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one because, I don't really see Piranha Plant being a good character, but if you have a good player with Piranha Plant, it's hard to imagine what could go against it,
That's true. That reminds me a bit of the one and only game captain who we have on our team who also plays a pretty low-tier character, but it does some pretty incredible things with it. He plays the Little Mac.
Oh, yeah.
And so that could be kind of a fun matchup to see. They both got big damage that they can throw at each other.
The only thing that's terrifying to me is if he does go against that Piranha Plant, if Little Mac goes anywhere off stage, Piranha Plant is going to punish because they have such a good recovery.
Yes, they do, and Little Mac does not.
Absolutely not. But yeah, that'll be a tough one if Game Captain does have to go against that Piranha Plant. Let's see. We have K. Rool with Spock. That would be wouldn't be the worst thing
because they heavy brawl.
That would be. Just trying to remember the move set for Piranha Plant.
You got your spike that you shoot up with the neutral B.
You've got
charge up the poison cloud.
You've got the pot attack.
Yes, yeah.
Extends the neck. That was that. If I want to, root for the Vandals all you want. If you see a crazy Piranha Plant play, that's probably going to be the highlight of your day, especially if you have one with that pot attack that extends the neck out. If they punish with that, that would be incredible to see.
Most satisfying sniper shot in the game.
Yes. It's like Min, but harder because it's only in one direction. You can't curve it at all.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were talking about a little bit earlier, both these teams are coming in 4-2 at the end of the regular season, and it is the start of playoffs. So tensions are high because no one wants to lose first round.
Yeah,
absolutely. You want to advance. You want to go as far as possible, and they seem like it's going to be very, very evenly matched.
This is definitely a nerve wracker going into it because it's like same record going back and forth as you just said, and like the worst thing is that the Sandstorms had a bye week, and as I said before, with them going to spring break, I don't know if it was before or after, but it could have been a little while since they've had a comp game. So the amount of practice that they've had, and it's you just don't know until you get into the game.
Idaho's in a similar position too. We did reschedule our game, but it was during the same week of our spring break 2 weeks ago.
Right.
They also did not compete last week. Probably had some scrims or something to keep the practice up, keep the juices flowing, but both of these teams are coming in fresh, and you got to pick up the ball and see if you can make the free throws right off the bat.
It's going to be a tough one, but I'm excited to see it.
Me too. I think they'll cook. I really wonder how Idaho wants to go with their strategy going into this game. Like, do you send in feature your anchor first to try to clean up as many stocks as possible, and then have the rest of the team duke it out with PB John? Do you save feature and try to have the battle of the Titans at the very end? And how many rounds are they going to try and go this for?
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many times Feature with Kazuya has gone up against Piranha Plant.
Yeah, that's probably a new matchup.
Like, how many times do you go up against Piranha Plant? Like, if you don't have any DLC, you just don't know what we're talking about. But I've had the pleasure of having like all DLC whenever I played when I was younger, and going up against Piranha Plant. If you get into the close quarters combat, it's like I don't think he does much damage with his close quarters combat. He does have a good amount of zone play. It's mainly just like a bit of the air combos that is pretty terrifying, because he's a pretty light character. And like I said, with that pot attack and his poison cloud too, he can just just trying to imagine the chain combos, because this is never a character that you can imagine, showing up in pro play, even at a collegiate level.
Absolutely. I've never seen one in my years of casting Smash Bros.
Yeah, you're used to seeing the Captain Falcons, the Kazuyas, the Kirbys, and then here comes Piranha Plant. Like, what are you going to do against that? And so I can't really do much here, because I haven't played against a Piranha Plant in a long time.
And can't undermine the fact that he got to top 32
with
Piranha Plant.
Exactly. So you're going basically in blind against someone who's top 32 with Piranha Plant. And I've been seeing a lot of clips of Smash Bros, like good Smash Bros clips. I don't think I've seen a single Piranha Plant. I might have seen Piranha Plant getting like beat up by Kirby or Kazuya, like a 0 to death for Piranha Plant. I don't see Piranha Plant doing much.
That is true. I don't either. I'm really curious to see how PB John's teammates play around him too.
Yes. Like, is PB John just carrying the rest of his team, or is the rest of the team able to, handle themselves against the Vandals?
I would imagine if they're playing with someone like this, they've probably got a good chunk of experience under their belt.
A good amount of training with PB John. It would make sense. Oh, you could see Spock there with DDD. I love playing DDD so much. I'm like slowly learning all the the tech with the spike ball, like how you can suck it up and spit it out like faster. I was going up against someone at the Smash Weeklies here, and I played DDD, and they were playing Villager, and we would just go back and forth with the spike ball. Like, he would collect it and throw it back, and then I would suck it up and throw it back, and then it would just end in one of us getting hit by it, because it would just gain so much speed.
That's awesome. The never-ending object.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, you should shout out that Smash Weekly a little bit more.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You're
Yes.
in school at Moscow, come check this out.
Absolutely. At the iSub building, in the second story close to DSI, we have a Smash Weekly that we do every Monday. It's a great group of people that run that, and it's just a whole lot of fun. Today we did something fun, though. Fichu went to the iSub, right where the cafeteria is, set up a switch, set up a whiteboard that read, "You Idaho Esports, if you beat me, you will get a prize." And he had a win counter and a loss counter. And me and my friend there, we gave him his first, counters on the win counter, because we're going up against Fichu of all people. And we come back, and there are 10 tallies for wins and only 5 for losses.
Wow.
And I was surprised that there were 5 for losses, because going up against Pichu with his Kazuya, I was playing Donkey Kong. He 0-to-death me 3 times because I got stuck on Battlefield. And then we went to no, it was Final Destination that, like, if you get anywhere with Kazuya on just like no platforms on flat, he's gonna get you.
Yes,
he's gonna get you gone immediately. And then when we played Small Battlefield, it was the same thing, but he just got me on one of the platforms. So yeah, that was a fun little thing, and that was just right in the iSub. Like, you could just see him anywhere if you're getting food. And meanwhile, at the DSI, in the actual weeklies, there's tournament brackets in that. We weren't able to stay there too long because we had classes, and I had to get to this. I had to get to work. But yeah, the Smash Weeklies are always just a great place to hang out, play a few games, meet some of the esports team members, which is, I think, the coolest part, because not only will you get to be defeated by them multiple times, but they'll give you like insight into it as well. When we were playing against Fichu with Kazuya, my buddies, who is a Snake main, was saying like, "Oh, should I play Snake against Kazuya?" And he said, "Oh yeah, absolutely. Snake has really good counterplay with Kazuya." And he's like, usually when I play, if someone beats you, they make fun of you. But when you go against someone in esports, they defeat you, and then they're like, "Okay, so you did this, you can do this," and then they teach you kind of how to play the game, and that's the big benefit of the weeklies, especially if you have those like professional players. Is just they teach you how to be better at the game, so that you stop being upset at yourself for being bad at the game.
I think that's a good way to describe our program in general, especially all 4
Absolutely.
of those players you guys just saw right there. We had Chubby Bubbers, or not Vulcan, that's way back then.
That's a long time ago.
Pichu and Game Captain all lined up, ready to go and ready to
practice
fight.
in.
Always learning something from one another and always wanting to teach us as well. I think they're pretty locked in, warmed up, and ready to bring it to him today.
Yes, I can't wait to see Spock with DDD, just so I can learn how to play DDD a little bit better.
I respect that. His DDD's always a treat. We saw him a few weeks ago do the craziest things with the character. Just knew how to hit every single projectile where it needed to go and bring the energy, bring the ambition. He's such a fun player to watch, especially when he does his like offstage moves with King K rule, everything.
Man.
All these players' game styles, like they all fit so perfectly, and they make just such a great team together.
It's like, even though you're going 1-on-1, like, you can still act as a team. It's all about like who's putting this there, who's putting like the lineup for each 1v1, but there's still teamwork going into that, and that's the part of Smash that's like, I didn't think that there was going to be as much teamwork, but seeing kind of the dynamic with Fichu and Spock and Game Captain and Chubby Bubbers, really just putting everything out there. It's really something to watch.
It is, and I think teamwork is going to be the make or break for both these teams today,
especially going into this big bracket. We just started. It's teamwork is definitely the name of the game.
All right, well, that is all the time we have for you guys today. We're going to go ahead and kick it right on over to our analysts and stick around for a post-game show because we'll be right back later.
See ya.
Thank you, Analyst Booth. Welcome back to this booth for Smash Ultimate Round 1 playoffs of the 2026 ECAC spring season. It is a good one on tap, we believe. It is our Idaho Vandals going up against the Rio Grande Red Storm. I am undrafted alongside...
I am Murphy Slaw. Hello.
Murphy Slaw. And we welcome you into what should be a pretty good one.
I'm very excited to see this match. We are playing against Rio Grande. They have been around for quite a while, as we have just normally seen. They seem to be a very experienced team, so we're not scared, but we're not scared.
We respect their opponents is what we want to go for there.
We respect everybody. We were looking at one of the players whose main is a Piranha Plant. I believe our analyst did touch on that player in specific, but we were not able to listen to the analyst, unfortunately. We were stuck in this room, and that's okay.
Yes, Piranha Plant. You have it on your note page there. PB John?
PB John.
PB John played. I was watching a bit of the VOD with his Piranha Plant. He was playing... you probably don't see Piranha Plant too often, those of you in the Smash scene, but when you do see Piranha, it is pretty much what he was employing. He was using He was using that dang spike ball as a ledge guard and just using that all over, looking to get the grab game going, and just kind of with the lack of speed that Piranha Plant has.
Yeah, he's an ability abuser from what we've seen. He uses his abilities a lot, like a lot. And he, from what I've seen on his playing style, is that he tends to take advantage of people that are aggressive and move forward quickly towards him, and then that's how he wins.
To be fair, we're watching a VOD of a Lucina, who that's like you have to approach with Lucina. So
Yeah.
of course, on the Idaho side, you see them right there. It is the same crew as usual. That is Chubby Bubbers to the left as game captain, as you can see on the shirt in the middle. Fuchu on the right, and that's one of our analysts. You just saw him
That's Binkaloid.
hanging around. Yep, Captain Fuchu. I saw Spock warming up on DDD, which was interesting. I talked to Spock a lot. He did say that he wanted to employ some different characters in this ECAC league, so we'll see what happens.
That would be very interesting to see. I know he's been playing that King K rule for a little while, so
yeah,
we'll
King
see.
K rule we would say is the main. I still can't beat him, but I'm so close on Byleth.
I believe in you. I just think that maybe you should stop playing Byleth.
I'm never gonna stop doing that.
Well, then that's
until
the day
I
I'm going to stop playing Kirby.
Until I get good at Bayo, and then I will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. The rest of the team, it looks like pretty equal. That's just Kazuya practicing to deal 0 to deaths on that poor is that a dark pit CPU over there or whatever. I can't really see it. Wii Fit Trainer? I don't know.
We've got Chubby Bubbers all the way on the left doing their Luigi.
Chubby Bubbers on the left. Is that Yoshi with game captain, or is that Sheik? I can't quite tell who's who. I think that's online, so I believe that's Yoshi.
Look at their hands. Look how locked in they
Interesting.
are.
Oh yeah, of course. The playoffs, you're locked in.
Oh yeah, it is playoffs. Current standings for both of our teams. Rio Grande has had 4 wins and 2 losses, which just so happens to be the exact same standings as our team. So we're equal, but we'll see how we end up playing.
Yes, in the win total. Both teams 4-2 heading into this playoff round, so could be anyone's game. You never know.
You never know. We were looking at their Instagram account, which was made in 2020, so that would be 6 years. And for reference, the Vandal Esports has only been around for 2 or 3 years, I want to say. Since 2023 or 2024, I want to say.
Something like that, yep. Couple years of experience the entire program does have, but the Smash team is an anchor of this University of Idaho program. Some pretty good players have come through and played it.
Yeah,
I would know. I get 3 stock buying every time I go to a weekly, but
right.
you know how it goes.
Right, that's how it be, and that's the average experience of a Smash player.
Yep. One thing I did want to mention, especially if we see PB John, who should be the ace for this Rio Grande team, not a meta character, right? PD Piranha is not someone you see very often.
No, and I love to see that he knows how to play Piranha Plant that well, because that's like seeing a good Steve player, because they are unique characters that don't really fit a lot of the silhouettes of the rest of the characters very well.
You do see Steve fairly often, though, him being the best character in the game and all.
I just mean they're silly-looking characters that don't look like
I see
people.
what you mean. Did you know that Steve was like pretty much just pulled directly from Minecraft? All of his animations and stuff. I mean, they had to make a few unique ones, but for the most part, he's pretty much just ripped from Minecraft.
I was wondering why he looks so familiar.
Which is why his art style. Which is why his art style looks so different. For example, Byleth, pulled from Three Houses, is a completely separate model, right?
Byleth is from what?
Fire Emblem Three Houses. Byleth is from Fire Emblem Three Houses, but they've made a completely separate model for Byleth in the game. Minecraft Steve, like that model is Minecraft Steve. Like if you see what I mean, right? They didn't make a separate model.
That is Minecraft Steve.
Yeah.
I love that.
Something like that, yes. Anyway, on the point of the low tiers, I wanted to talk about now Game Captain, who should be the second ace here, uses Little Mac, right? Who's also definitely not a meta character. So,
what do you mean by meta character?
Meta character, as in the best characters, really. The ones you'll see normally when you go to tournaments, locals, whatever. Talking Steve,
yes.
Pyromithra, Sonic, all of those guys.
Kazuya.
Yeah. Kazuya's up there.
And also Incineroar. I see a lot of Incineroar.
Funny, you do see a lot of Incineroar, but Incineroar's not really meta either.
Incineroar never wins. Why do they keep playing?
Well, shout out Light Kuma, who uses Incineroar in the Palouse Smash scene and is pretty dang good with it.
I'll have to eat my words later if I try to and take on that.
Incineroar kind of has the problem that Byleth and Sephiroth have, which is you need to go for these huge plays as opposed to just he's kind of slow, right? So you need to go for like the huge game-changing plays. And if you can hit those, they're great. But if you can't hit those,
What would you consider to be a game-changing play?
a great example on Bylef is like the down B, the spike, or not the down B. That would be a game changer though. The down air, the spike, just pretty much the kill confirms that are kind of slow, and you need to hard read, right? The hard read into those characters are extremely essential.
It's difficult to do that though.
Even at the highest level. Of course, if you could watch like MK Leo on Bylef, it's he makes Bylef look like an S tier character, and for a while the overall Smash community did think that Bylef was an S tier, or not quite S tier, but like high A tier, I believe was the top that Bylef reached.
Is that what the Smash community still thinks of Bylef?
Nope, Bylef has tanked a lot, unfortunately, in recent
They
recent
nuked
years.
her. They killed her. What are we gonna do?
She's still alive.
Well,
and definitely still has some uses. Shout out Monochrome in the own Palouse scene also uses Byleth.
Yep. I've personally never played Byleth. Is it
Byleth.
Byleth?
Yeah.
Or Blyleth?
Byleth.
Why do they make the name so hard? Just curious.
Well, it wasn't Smash's fault. It was.
But why add a character with that? I'm jabbing. These other Rio Grande players, the other players that we got to find out on the ECAC website are Ghoul, Second Heaven, Kayfabe, and their coach Mackenzie. So we will see how those other players intend on playing. The only one that we know so far is their Piranha Plant player.
Yes. Also, shout out Kayfabe is a sick name, a WWE reference. I wish I had thought of that.
Oh, it's a WWE reference?
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Okay, you gotta explain that one.
Kayfabe in WWE refers to like keeping the story. Like wrestling, WWE's fake, right? So they have like a storyline to go around. Some people don't know that. You never know. They have like storylines that they keep, right? Kayfabe is maintaining that story as opposed to like going in interviews and like sharing the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, it just
Kayfabe
means
would be
staying
like
in character.
Staying in character, yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, speaking of staying in character.
Yep.
Very locked in team right here.
Oh, yeah.
Joker is who the combos were being practiced on. Maybe we'll see a Joker then. Looking cool, Joker. Exactly.
Cool, Joker.
We do have the lobby right there, so it should be just a matter of time.
It's going to get started soon.
I believe that is Chubby Bubber still using Luigi, so I believe we'll see Luigi. Normally mains Mario and does a pretty good job of it. However, Luigi does have that 0-to-death combo and is a bit more versatile than Mario, so if Luigi can be nailed down at a good pace, then that's a slightly better pick than Mario in a lot of situations.
I'm going to be honest here, Undrafted. I'm a little scared about this Piranha Plant player.
We'll see what happens. We have a pretty good anchor in our own in Fichu.
We do.
With the Kazuya.
We do, and also Spock is wonderful on King K. Rool, but that still does not get rid of the fact that this Piranha Plant player has apparently gotten into the top 32 nationals for SSBU singles.
Something. Shout out Monster. Look at that.
Oh, Game Captain.
Reed. Game Captain, you bring up a great point.
Game Captain, I didn't know you had so much game. Thank you so much, Monster, for sponsoring us. I know we're not on the screen right now, but just as Game Captain says, yes, you should drink Monster.
Shout out to Monster.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
Oh.
We might be right back in.
We're in.
Okay, so we start with Banjo-Kazooie against Little Mac. Man, this is the best part about ECAC. I mean, you're never
You can't expect anything.
No, you're never seeing this matchup at like a regional or anything.
All right, we are seeing a very feisty beginning here.
Yeah, kind of zoning game against. Yeah, that's not the start you want if you're Banjo-Kazooie. Already put in a bit of a disadvantaged state.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the first time I've seen a professional play Banjo-Kazooie. I'm seeing that maybe he's played a lot like Duck Hunt.
You aren't pros at this point. You're collegiate athletes.
Okay, so tomato.
Not really. There you go. And we see Game Captain already utilizing. You know how bad Little Mac is off the ledge, which is why he gets a great play right there to get the first stock. You know how bad Little Mac is off the ledge. If you can't get off the ledge, which I think that Banjo-Kazooie could struggle to do.
Right.
Yeah, of course, once Little Mac is off the ledge, that could be the matter of stock right there with so many projectile options that Banjo-Kazooie has.
Right, but he's...
Bang! Look at that. Quickly down to 3-1.
Yeah, he's reading this Banjo-Kazooie like no one's business.
And this is a good... Oh, had the counter there. Was just a little too early on it. This is kind of, oh yeah, that's a good play there. That is kind of a disadvantage to Little Mac, right? Your recoveries are going to be very predictable as you have, what, 2 options you can do.
Right, but that reaction off of that Rio Grande player was crazy. That was so fast.
Oh yeah, good play off the grab there.
Battle right now.
Yeah, just playing around in neutral.
Oh.
Who does have the 1-stop lead here very quickly.
Looks like we're trying to keep some space now that we've kind of dealt each other some damage, and that Rio Grande's player is on their last stock, so they're going to play a little bit safe.
And that's what Banjo-Kazooie wants to do, right, as a kind of pretty much his owner, if we're being honest.
But it is working out in Game Captain's favor right now as he...
Yeah, that's a free punish, though. Just whiffed on the up B, which might have killed it. 109 might have. That'll do it, though.
And that is game for Game Captain of round 1.
No air dodge there, and it's already a sweet 2-stock lead for Idaho here quickly.
Quickly. Very fast.
However, they've got some tough competition waiting for them.
Mm-hmm. I am excited to see how Game Captain reacts to a surprise Piranha plant.
Just locked in.
Yeah, he seemed to do pretty well with reacting to the Banjo-Kazooie the way he needed to. I don't know if maybe that's a common opponent. I don't normally see Banjo-Kazooie in these types of
not particularly. Does have the uses as his owner. You are correct though. Little Mac won that game. Won like the game plan was going to Game Captain and Little Mac, where you wanted to close the distance, especially as a Banjo-Kazooie. You always want to do that as Little Mac, but as a Banjo-Kazooie, you can get caught in those projectiles pretty easily if you're not careful. And Game Captain was careful and got into it. And once you're that close, it's pretty much just GG's.
And you know what else is GG's? For when you've had a stressed out day and you don't know what else to do? You should drink Monster. We sponsor Monster, and I don't know which way to go, but either way, we love them. And I think you should drink them. They help keep our gamers nice and happy. And another thing that keeps our gamers happy is Ziply Fiber! We love Ziply Fiber. They give us energy just like the Monsters. You know, they're very similar brands if you really think about it. They're practically the same brand. I kid. I jest. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Esports Lab. We appreciate you, and thank you for being a sponsor.
Yes, of course, Ziply Fiber is not hooked up to these particular switches because that would be impossible. So instead, we have to deal with Nintendo Online. The last time I was here streaming, at least, we had a bit of a lag issues. Let's hope that does not come into effect this time around.
I'm going to be honest, once again, there hasn't been a Smash stream where there wasn't issues with the servers while we were streaming the game.
Yeah, there always is.
And, you know, I don't think that's an us problem. I think that's a Nintendo problem.
It is a Nintendo problem. And, of course, we always talk about this is an online tournament, of course, if that wasn't obvious enough, which means that input lag with the online game is in effect. So that, you know, these are pretty good characters to play into online, except for Kazuya. But other than that, you know, because there is a very noticeable input lag when you play online compared to offline in the Smash Ultimate scene.
I feel like it would be more fair and more accurate to every single one of the players if they could play in person.
Yes, that is how that works. There is a mod. There's a no input lag mod, but that's heavily contested. It's pretty new. Not everyone can download it. I don't believe any of these switches
There's a mod to get rid of a delay?
Yeah, input lag delay. Yeah, that's not happening, so we'll sweep that aside. We have the...
anyway.
Yeah, we have the lag for online until Smash 6 comes out. Hopefully we get some netcode in for that.
That would be cool. And it looks like we're back into the game. Joker!
So they did pick the Joker read. I saw Fichu and Kazuya comboing on Joker a little bit. Now, this is the interesting part here is that Joker can keep up the speed with Little Mac. That is one of the strengths of Little Mac. But Joker has much more recovery options and a lot more aerial attacks, so Game Captain's going to look to, again, close the distance.
But this Joker is seeming to catch his predictions a little bit early, but still nothing onto that Little Mac, and only 62 onto the Joker. He's being mean.
Arsene does come out, though, which that doesn't... Oh, yeah, come on. That's just not the landing you want there if you're Joker.
No, this Joker is just not able to get in on any of Little Mac's reads.
It's now 4 stocks for Game Captain.
Oh, there we go.
Only 1 lost.
Oh, nice down B.
Yeah, you whiffed on the back here, though.
Oh, looks like maybe he might be catching up. I'd like to see it.
The reactionary counter a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just a free 3-hit combo there. Watch for the KO punch if
Does he jungle?
Let's see the hit here.
Oh.
I think you, oh yeah, did. Was going to go for it, but that good down there will neutralize the KO punch. That'll just stay alive. Still alive. At 77. Oh, come on. That counter would have hit. I think that was a bit of a whiff. That'll do it, though. Just killing these landings of the Joker here.
Yeah, he's not letting them land, and that's how you want to do it with Joker. From what I've seen, Joker is very good at keeping distance, and Little Mac does well when there's no distance.
This is true. You still need to close the distance as Joker because most of the options are melee. But you have a lot more options. Oh, wow. Oh, almost countered the KO punch, but both whipped. Yeah, that was a good read.
Oh.
Now the into shield on the at tilt.
Yes, and on Joker's last stock, it seems like they might be trying to play a little bit more aggressive, but that does not work with Little Mac.
The captain does need to walk. Did that do it? That will do it. Yep.
That will do it.
Never mind. I stand corrected. I was going to say that Game Captain does need to watch a little bit and to mix up the styles a little bit. That Joker was getting the counter down a little bit, but it didn't hit once.
No, it didn't, and I think given enough time, that Joker would have probably learned that moveset, but not in the span of one single round. And that second round goes to the Vandals.
Yep, it is still Game Captain up here in the lone stream seat.
Will he play by himself the entire game?
You never know. It could happen. Of course, that is Captain Fichu on the right.
Looks like he's trying to coach him and giving him, hey, buddy, you're doing great.
Doesn't really look, I was going to say, it doesn't really look like all that much coaching. Just, yeah, you're doing great. Keep it up.
We should get them little pom-poms. That would be cute.
I think we had some, like maybe last year.
You're telling me I've worked here for 2 semesters and I have not known of any esports pom-poms?
We don't have specific esports pom-poms, but I swear they were brought in once for like a national championship we had.
Bring them in.
I know that I know there was the bells, the bells we had.
Oh, I love the bells. I love the bells. But so far, Rio Grande has been keeping us on our toes a little bit. They've been playing pretty aggressive, but the Vandals have been able to match them up and eventually get that kill a little bit faster.
Or the Vandal, as you say, is still Game Captain.
It is still Game Captain.
Who is the lone Vandal to have fought so far. Now, Rio Grande wants to switch it up, and they want to just Little Mac has one very specific game plan that you want to go to, right? Which is exactly what Game Captain's doing.
Which is?
So if you can just mix it up a little bit, go on, don't whiff and don't,
Okay, when you say whiff, what do you mean?
Miss. Don't miss.
Okay, right. Right.
It's just another word for that, yeah.
Right.
Like for, I can't really think of a specific example, but kind of just, that was pretty much the landings of the Joker in particular and the whiffs were what Game Captain got to go with. So we do have PD John coming out with Piranha Plant here.
Oh my gosh. Please let us see it. Thank you. Okay, this is what I wanted to see so bad. This is a very famous player on the Rio Grande team. We will see how they start. What are they going to do? Oh. Yep, we kept seeing this in their gameplay. Does Little Mac end up taking it? Don't be aggressive.
Okay, the aerials. Oh my goodness. Okay, interesting there, Game Captain. With Little Mac. Want to watch out for those.
Ooh, getting him in his opening.
Interesting. Air dodge there. Okay, so I was trying to read the Little Mac side B there. Interesting. But it wasn't gone for. But yeah, this is what Piranha Plant does excel in.
It is, and the projectiles and the distancing. They are very, very good at that.
Wrong read. Yeah, you pretty much needed distances for Piranha Plant.
I mean, look at that. Look at the balls. They're so spiky.
Yep, that's it. So that's a whiff right there, as we saw.
Okay.
Yep, just a free hit on their.
I think this might be the challenge for the Vandals right now in their third game.
That's still good with good DI. That's still hit.
Yes, it is.
141 though, just a quick. Ooh,
he does miss that.
Was a good idea. The Piranha Plant has mixed up the attack. It doesn't work. That will do it though.
Ooh. So we've heard from this specific player that aggressiveness kind of what gets them to win the game. So we will see. Oh. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and take a trade.
Good old super armor smash, like every character has.
Now
to get
he's
the other stock.
So beat up by Piranha Plant's projectiles right now.
Wrong right there on the forward smash though. Just waiting there. Doing a good job closing or zoning with the PD Piranha. Oh, that's a good read there on the down smash.
That was fantastic.
And the KO. Hasn't hit a single one of those so far. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a Little Mac disadvantage, right? If you there's literally, there's pretty much two ways you can recover. Tried to go, completely, what's my word there, horizontal, and did not go so well. So Piranha Plant will finally get game captain out of there, John.
Yeah, so Rio Grande and the Red Storms, they take round 3 as Piranha Plant, which is the player we were talking about. Who knew? Nice to meet you. Okay, we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see what else we have there. I forget what the stock count is. We'll see it in a little bit.
It's
game
2.
captain goes 5.
Or it's
The stock count?
because Little Mac took 2 people
Yep.
with only taking.
96, yeah. 96 in the stock count.
And we just thought about that.
Yep.
I remember that right now. Congratulations to Rio Grande for winning that last round. That was fantastic. It was a nail biter to be sure.
Oh, I like the music in the back here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the music guys, always on the Smash team.
You know who else we can shout out?
Yeah, well, I heard Luigi, so this will be Chubby Bubbers in here.
Yes. And in order for Chubby Bubbers to do his best, we need Monster. Thank you, Monster. We appreciate you. And I sure hope this game starts soon. That would be really, really cool.
Yeah, this will be Chubby Bubbers and Luigi playing into the Piranha Plant. I actually like the. I'm sure this is not a good matchup for Piranha or whatever, because Piranha's a low tier character. But I don't hate it, because you have the way to get out of the 0 to deaths just by simply having your. I believe it's the down B, which is like the dark matter. I forget what it is on Piranha. I don't exactly use Piranha. Excuse me for that.
You don't grind Piranha every day?
No.
Wow.
No, I do not.
And that's why you're not on that screen right now.
That and other options is a little bit of combo feat though. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not entirely sure, honestly.
Yeah, Battle of the Urples.
Oh yeah, you're true. The purple skins for both.
Mm-hmm. They were matching. Does this Luigi end up taking
Oh,
the advantage?
immediately
Yeah!
starts for the 0 to death, but it opted to shield to get out of it. That could have been trouble.
Oh.
On the grab. So Luigi's going to look. Yeah, you'll see that he spams the plunger. That's the grab.
Yeah,
That's a central part of Luigi's game plan.
Yeah, they both have something attuned to a long-distance grab or attack, and it's really fun. But this Piranha is just aggressive as all be. Oh my gosh. It's so fast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how he's doing that.
It is one thing that Chubby Bubbers excels in is the movement. Do need that pretty well going with Luigi. He can be vulnerable.
Maybe.
He's slow. Oh, the whiff on the down smash, but a good job to get out of it. Nothing will do there. And it is again disadvantage.
Incredible.
Just a good hit there on the projectile and just opted to recover wrong there.
Yeah. See, this is what I was wanting to see. I wanted to see something like this.
Piranha Plant, I'd say it kind of excels in the advantage state, especially off ledge.
Yeah.
Because of that projectile.
This singular Piranha player might bring the Red Storms back up to level with the Vandals.
I think it was a good move to go third as opposed to stalling. Oh my goodness, but the tech, thankfully. Maybe sometimes you try
Luigi makes it.
Sometimes you try to catch him off guard with that and hope that your opponent doesn't tech off the side of the stage. But thankfully, Liam was able to react quick enough.
Great read off of Luigi, and finally getting him off of that ledge. We will see if the Piranha Plant can get Luigi off of that 115 damage count.
Just a little bit.
He's getting there.
Yeah, it hits it again.
His aim with the spike ball is crazy.
Yeah, Chubby Bubbers is kind of recovering the same way a lot. Needs to mix up those recoveries, I think. That's how the stocks have been lost in this.
Because I think he might just be playing the exact same way every single time.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely mixing up the attacks, but the disadvantage state off the ledge is kind of what Piranha Plant's been winning this in so far. In this particular matchup.
Look how well he's reading them. It's crazy. And this Luigi is trying his best to maintain the distance when he needs, but it's so hard.
There it goes. Bang! Look at that.
Yeah!
Just a quick spike to good read there to catch him before he even got to ledge, and that will do it.
Piranha Plant is down, but Luigi now has one stock.
Just the one stock left.
Yes. That was insane play from Luigi. Was not expecting that quick turnaround.
Yeah,
really
great
wasn't.
read there, which is good because Chubby Bubbers has what worked there was that Chubby Bubbers was kind of just sitting back with the Fire Flower, just kind of letting the get-ups be somewhat free, and then once you just wait for that moment and then you hit that spike, and that's what gets the stock out of there. The mix-ups are crazy here from Chubby Bubbers. Good move there.
We applaud you. I was not expecting that. Yeah, great reads overall.
Neither was PB John, which is how that worked.
No, and now he's down, and we can't see any more of his fantastic plays. But it was an honor getting to see that. Yeah, hope to play you again soon. That would be fun. I think
Well, you'll likely see them again in the second game, barring a Vandal collapse.
a Vandal collapse. What is
It is
that?
down to just the last, not doing very well and not being able to having to put every player out. So you might not see it in the second round here.
Yeah,
Game.
we'll see. We'll see. We've had turnarounds of
Yes,
less.
it is Rio Grande in this first game, at least, down to just the last fighter.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what comes out of it. I'm not sure.
Do we have just one more game? Or do we have... Because it's best out of 5.
Yes.
Okay,
We're
perfect.
currently mixing up if it's best of 3 or best of 5. Now that it's playoffs, we're not entirely sure how that works as opposed to the regular season.
I'm reaching in my brain for if it's a 5 or a 3.
We'll get it on in a second. Well, regardless, this is still the first game. We know that the first game is happening.
What? We just went through the first 3 games.
What? No. So crew battle. This is a crew battle. There's stocks,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So once all of the stocks from one team are depleted, Pyramithra. There is your
My
meta
average?
character. Your meta character, right? So in crew battles, there's 3 left. There's 3 stocks left. That's the game. So if this Pyramithra player
Word.
can go down,
Okay. I'm
Yes.
not dumb.
yeah, a little confusing with the crew battles. Not something you see too often anymore.
No, not really. Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
This is what I guess excels in. It's just the speed and then switch over to Pyra and then just have insane kill power. It's still Mithra for now right now.
I have actually never seen this character before. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, so they will swap, right? There is a very speedy character, that's Mithra right there, who moves around, is very
then
fast
they
but doesn't kill very fast, and then they switch to Pyra, who is switched right now. Goes back to Mithra. Interesting, a lot of transforms, I guess. Just reading the situation as opposed to reading the percentage.
Yeah, both of these characters seem to really like their aerials and
Yes,
their
absolutely.
up-A's.
Absolutely. Especially Pyra with the down air, which is that right there. That is just insane.
Yeah.
Has crazy coverage, does a lot of damage, and it's not all that slow for how much it brings to the table.
No, and this Luigi is getting beat down.
Tried it again.
come
Yeah,
on.
just spam the down air.
Don't be aggressive. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh, does he make it? No.
No, had it.
Oh,
had
he
it,
does.
no problem. Yep. It was interesting that I mean, there are ledge guards you can do with Pyro. Oh my goodness, what
Whoa.
a jump! That would have been trouble.
Oh,
Almost the right read and does get the good hit there.
good job, Vandals, for taking down the one stock. I'm sure she's
Yep.
gonna make him pay real quick.
Now just 2 stocks remaining to Idaho's 7. We have not seen
No.
Vulcan or Pichu come out.
Ooh, amazing
Oh my
dodge
goodness,
from
look at
Chubby
this.
Bubbers, finally getting
A
the
combo
reads
that
on her.
isn't the 0 to death. What is this?
Does Luigi make a quick comeback from having one
Oh,
stock?
tried it. Wasn't
Ooh.
a good read by
This is
Pyra to get
dangerous.
out.
This is dangerous for Luigi.
Dangerous for both. 95 is
Also
Good
still
enough.
very low.
that'll do it though.
Oh,
The
Chubby
good-
Bubbers go down.
Yeah, just the simple forward smash was waiting for Luigi to try and go in and minimize the distance as Luigi does need to do. Might have been trying for an up B there, which you need to get really close to your character, and then it's like the punch up, and that kills really early. But that might have been the strategy, but Pyro was waiting for it.
Oh, we've got Spock coming in, filling that spot. I know what character he plays.
Yes, Spock will come in, likely as King K. Rool. However, Spock does have a lot of different characters that he likes to go to and can definitely mix it up.
Mm-hmm. You were talking about earlier how he was maybe going to play King DDD.
Well, we saw it you saw it in the analyst segment. We saw it a little bit talking in the pregame intro with ourselves that was playing a little bit of online with DDD, so you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Against Pyramithra, though, I think yeah, I'd rather have King K. Rule in that situation. Still just kind of
Yeah.
heavies are interesting just because Pyra as a heavy is not a heavy.
No, she's
and
not.
still hits like a truck.
No, her character playstyle reminds me of like the Zero Suit Samus playstyle.
Yeah, as in good airspeed, but
Mhm.
not the best ground speed.
Yeah.
You are correct in that assessment, I would say. Does the aerials are what excels for the most part out of Aegis, but does unlike Zero Suit Samus, I'd say has pretty good ground stuff too. If that option needs to go, as we saw there in that kill confirm and just that up smash, that forward smash, which is just crazy how fast that is for a smash attack. But whatever, no complaints.
No complaints here. I thought they did great. I thought
Range is crazy too.
yeah, I'm excited to see who they might bring out for this last one.
Well, there's no more.
There's no more.
There's no more. So this will be Pyra
Unless
Mithra against.
unless Pyra, that's wishful thinking right there. That's if the Red Storms can't take the Vandals off of their 7 stocks that they've got.
It was before. It'll be remaining. This is Spock and then Fichu if necessary, but only 2 stocks needed. So we'll see if Spock can close it out here quickly.
Oh no, it was 6. My bad.
6 now. Yes, there was 1 stock lost in that last one.
Oh, Spock, what are you doing?
We have to wait. This is the SD part because they're only down to 2 stocks.
I know, but
So now we're
he didn't take his stock down.
That would be because there was an elimination, so there's 6 left. There's 6 remaining.
Oh, he didn't take his stock down last one?
No.
Oh.
There was 1 more stock remaining, so there's 6 now. So there's 2 full stocks remaining.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like we've seen some very passive projectile play from Spock here.
Yeah, that's what King K. Rule excels in, and the the belly armor, of course. Just 3 hits just because you press B at the right time.
Oh, man, that counter is sometimes the most brutal thing you will experience all day.
That's not even a counter. That's just belly armor, where you don't get hits done if you're hit.
That's him
on
just
certain
being him.
moves. Yep, that is literally just King K. Rule being him.
He is him.
Switches to Pyra at 52, looking to get some more damage as opposed to being speedy. That back air is nasty, though.
Oh,
Not
just barely
back to
dodges the
stage as
cannon,
Mithra.
though.
Excuse me, that was Mithra, not Pyra. You can't always tell when they have this skin that's like both are the same colors.
It kind of seems like King K's rule, or my bad, King K's shield.
Down to just 1 stock off of the dash attack.
All right, Rio Grande, what are we doing? I see that scoreboard. That's crazy.
Well, what they're going to want to try and do is just get out of the way with the projectiles. And since this is a heavy, all of their moves except for that right there in the crown, there's a lot of end lag. So you just want to look for the punish just like that. That was a great read right there and a great move. They want to get out of this situation. They're going to have to do more like that.
Yes, but their ledge guarding seems to maybe need some work.
There's not you can ledge guard with Mithra, but there's not the best option.
With the other one?
It's not the absolutely incredible best ledge guarding in the game. It is I wouldn't say weakness, but not a strength of Aegis. Does switch to Mithra or Pyra now to get that damage off of 120. Man, that down air is just disgusting.
Oh.
It had the spike, thankfully, and it was slightly in the air, so it didn't kill or anything. But
Yeah, and that could have been very punishable there by Spock, but that was unfortunately missed from both of the players there for a second.
oh, you gotta watch that. Maybe drop down, go for regrab. Gonna try it again, maybe. No, interesting move there to go for the cannonball. But yeah, need to watch that now.
He's still just stepping in the fire. What are you doing?
I think fishing way too much for the projectile hits here, and yeah, that's just not exactly what you're doing. Good job to be extremely patient though for the Aegis,
Yeah.
but Spock was really chasing the projectile hits, and that's just not what you want to do against an Aegis that can do that.
Oh, great shield there from Rio Grande. Oh, and
That'll
that
do
is
it. No,
game.
interesting. No DI, I guess. Or wrong DI. That'll do it for the first game.
Alrighty.
Fichu not needed in what was a very good effort out of the 3 Vandal team. I was going to say the entire, but we didn't need them all. But especially out of game captain as the first. I think that was a good idea. We'll see if they go back to that or not.
Yeah, no, that was great. I mean, congratulations to the Vandals for winning that first game. And Rio Grande, you did your best. And we thought it was great. Yeah.
Some good action there in between, and Rio Grande can definitely clean it up a little bit.
I'd like to see more different types of playing styles from them. Seems like a lot of them are kind of similar. In a way.
Let's see. Let's run through it. So Piranha, Zoner, Mithra, Brawler, Swordy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. I see what you mean in the fact that they could definitely stand to be a bit more passive as opposed to just being the first ones to attack every time. There is a time when you want to rush your opponent, but sometimes you do need to just sit back. And the Vandals, especially Game Captain with Little Mac of all characters, was doing an extremely good job of doing that.
No, yeah, I think the Vandals are taking the advantage because they are learning how to be a little bit more versatile with their playing, and they're reading the opponents a little bit better and adjusting their play style to how the other people play. And it looks like we got that replay here off of that Piranha sick.
Yep, and that is a weakness of Little Mac there, but this Piranha plant definitely is the ace. We are correct in that, hopefully. Yeah, but this was a sweet read right here to get that Luigi spike.
Absolutely, and then that last read off
whiff,
of there.
yeah, the jab whiff. You're going to see on a lot of these that they're just whiffs, and that was just interesting. I think Spock wanted to go to ledge there, but didn't go to ledge, and it was a free kill there.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Certainly some interesting stuff. If Spock can... it was interesting how aggressive Spock was going for the projectiles. I think that cannonball was at like 120. That cannonball... I don't think either of those will kill. Cannonball will get pretty close, but...
Maybe he was just trying to get him down.
Yeah, it's not the absolute greatest idea to try to get into neutral by, like, hitting your opponent with a offstage projectile, but... I mean,
while they're actively ledge
you absolutely
guarding.
can, but not in that particular situation. It was just, I think you need to just go to ledge and see what else you can do, because you tried it like 3 times in a row, so.
Right.
Eventually the read's going to happen. Of course, did miss ledge on that last one, and it was just absolutely obliterated for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you cannot get in the range of that Pyra sword, like just in general.
Mm-mm.
Of course, you're going to have to, which is the problem. With how much damage they do, man, that is just quick for how much damage Pyra does, which is what makes those two very good. Because of course, if the huge damage isn't working, you can always just swap to the speedy character.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is Game Captain going to Steve the secondary. Was taught a little bit at the monthly last Saturday by Spire, who's very good in this region. Was #1 PR at one point. Not sure if he is right now. But this is the secondary. We're going to see how this goes against this Piranha plant. I'm extremely interested to see how this goes in a huge competitive setting.
Oh, looks like our Steve player is actually playing it very nice and safe.
Oh yeah, as a Steve, that's what you want to do, especially when you're on ledge. Obviously, this is a much better matchup as far as the actual matchups go.
Yeah.
But
this is much more fair.
Yes, but Game Captain, he's better on Little Mac right now, of course. We'll see how that changes. Oh, the minecart, but not quite. Just got hit out of it.
No, and the Steve is still taking a little bit more damage than the Piranha plant is.
Yep. This is Steve is a horrible matchup for a lot of characters, but for Piranha Plant especially, who's just slow and needs to use that reach, if you could just build a wall, to get out of that.
It might just work. Because you need that distance in order for that to actually be a viable type of game.
Exactly, yes, but Steve just has so much stuff, so many encounters, and distance isn't really a factor with Steve when you can just build to prohibit the distance.
And with how many projectiles and how many different things that the Piranha Plant does, that's why Steve is such a good counter to it, because they can do the same thing, if not more. Steve's types of gameplay is...
Oh, good hit there on the back air pickaxe. That'll bring it down to 2 apiece.
We are now even in the second game.
Yeah, Rio Grande opted to use the ace first. Oh my goodness, the whiffs everywhere.
What is this?
The whiffs everywhere.
Okay.
The
that
huge
was bound
down
to hit
smash
something.
which is you have a week to respond to that, but opted for the fishing rod grab. It was an interesting little encounter there. The good hit, the good DI in will stay alive.
Okay, guys, we got to get off of the ledge.
Don't need to, actually. If you go off on the ledge, it's a very good landing. That will do it, though, to bring it down to just 1 stock.
All right, okay.
129 for Steve here.
I have no idea who's in favor or not in favor of winning this match.
I would say Steve would be plus stock for now.
Well, for
hit,
now.
Though, on the minecart. Looking to catch just a little... Need to mix that minecart up if you want to catch him. It's kind of predictable at this point. Yeah, exactly what I said. Pete Piranha was able to get that out.
Good job. Oh my god.
And it's just hard reading the jump on that last stock.
That long little stem reach right there is the least predictable
That's
thing.
that's part of what makes Steve so busted is all the tilts and just the melee options while you can just build around. See, that was gold for free.
Oh, nice hit off of that
Just
Steve.
because you just built 3 blocks.
Yeah. And then it renders Piranha's attacks practically useless.
Which makes... you see the...
Yeah, I
with the
did.
platform going? These interactions are what makes this game so good sometimes.
Oh my gosh. 1 stock to 1 stock, and this could still be in either of these guys' favors.
Uh-oh! No mash! Did have the mash. The mash down, that might just do it, though. Yes, that will. The edge guarding, interesting. With the 9 million options that Steve has to edge guard, that was a pretty cool one. Just the TNT will do it.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, in order to counter all of Piranha's extra moves, to just put them in the minecart and say, no, you're actually not allowed.
Wow, I didn't think I'd see the day where I'd see Game Captain come out with the high tier and just play the matchup. But man.
That's insane.
Yep, that is some good stuff out of the secondary Steve.
That's really good. And I'm excited.
Definitely took some words from Spire correctly.
Yeah, and they brought in their Piranha Plant player, and it didn't.
Ace, yeah. So the idea there with the Ace, we see it a little bit. We actually saw the Vandals use Shiny Shoes, a former Ace,
yeah, I remember that.
a little bit. But the idea with the Ace is that you want to go on a run yourself, right? So that Idaho will have to come down 6 stocks or whatever. But if it doesn't work, yeah, it's a risky play, and if it doesn't work, you're at a huge disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like Rio Grande is right now. So we'll see if they can climb out of this hole. We'll see who they go next. I would imagine the Banjo-Kazooie play will probably go.
Oh, you know
We'll
who they might end up pairing against Steve, who might be a pretty good counter to him? Joker.
Joker? Yeah, Joker's good. Has the speed to get around the blocks without too much free landing and punishment. But on the other hand, that Joker playing into Little Mac was getting obliterated on those landings. And you need to land right next to Steve, to get a hit. Or, of course, you get a down air or whatever. But
Joker is so good at jumping and, like you said, quickly getting around things. So I think that Steve's blocks would not do anything for Joker.
Oh, it'll definitely do something. You have to. You just throw up those 3 blocks like we saw there on that one encounter.
But that was for Piranha Plant.
Well, Joker is but for any character in the game, this is what makes Steve so good is that you need to jump over that, which is a free punish, right? You know exactly what your opponent has to do.
Oh,
so it will be the Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, we'll see how they end up taking this. I don't know how the Banjo-Kazooie actually would play against Steve.
Well, they need not too well, just a little too slow. They cannot get 3 stocks at this point.
No, not again, anyhow. And you can see that Banjo-Kazooie player just trying to get rid of those barriers and those blocks. Oh, looks like he just barely whiffed that mistake.
Yeah, just the early game, just neutral. Minding the blocks, my goodness, Banjo is just not engaging. Does engage there, and that's a free punish. That is just what makes Steve so good, right? So many options you just need to approach, but you can't approach Steve.
I think it was a good thing waiting to put Steve out until...
Oh, and the forward air spike is crazy to get that stock quickly. This Banjo-Kazooie is stressing now.
That Steve player just almost knocking himself off the edge with his own use of play style. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of zoning.
Yeah, still just in the neutral game.
Yep.
But Steve, just everything.
Nasty timings. And it just works. That's the most incredible part about it. You watch it and you're thinking, man, is that going to work?
So you see how the walls are kind of contributing, right? Where Banjo-Kazooie has to approach because the projectiles aren't going to hit through the walls.
No, they're not.
But Banjo-Kazooie isn't an approacher.
No, it's a far away character, but that's what makes the up air so useful.
Oh, good side B there to get it out. A slight disadvantage, but not capitalizing on that. That's just a free neutral.
Oh,
you'd want to pressure that a little bit, I think, with Steve.
Does Banjo-Kazooie have a
no mash?
The same exact
no mash.
thing.
Just panicked a little bit, needed to recover. But
oh my gosh, the exact same treatment we saw from the other one.
Yep, just the side B minecart. You have to mash to get out of that. And both Rio Grande fighters have so far, but this again, just
Do it
there's
again.
just so many options with Steve. I mean, what
Do it again.
What can you do? Almost not caught him this time, but did still get hit. Oh, the wall hits it this time right into the up smash.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's a good
great.
side B there, though. Yeah, just Game Captain wasn't ready for it.
No, that was a very good timed last minute attack that just so happened to get the last stock.
Absolutely, though. That was a heck of an effort out of Game Captain secondary Steve.
He got 2 stocks off of him while
2
having
stocks. Well, got 5 in total because got the Piranha Plant out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So just a heck of an effort there.
Yeah, congratulations, Game Captain, for stringing us along.
Interesting story here. I saw on the left side, I believe that was Chubby Bubbers with Mario practicing against Pyramithra. Might pull out the Mario.
You think?
We could see.
We could see.
I believe that was Mario, the wedding costume. Yes.
And we've received word that it is best of 3.
Yes, this is best of 3, so not a good start for Rio Grande if they hope to keep their playoff hopes alive.
No, and if the Vandals can end up securing this secondary round, I believe that is it.
It will be, yes, on a best of 3.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
2-0.
I'd love to see more what would you call it? Like adjusting play styles from the Red Storms. I feel like their players are very, very good at their characters.
I'll counter that with I actually did think that they were adjusting their playstyles a
You
little
did.
bit. Unfortunately, Steve is just so good at the mix-ups with so many options, the wall, the minecart, just everything
Mm-hmm.
that you kind of have to approach, right? If you don't approach Steve, he's just going to get diamond tools for free.
And then
So-
the diamond sword, and then he hits
Mhm.
you, and then you're gone.
But of course, when you do approach, you have to do it by either jumping over a wall, which is a free free hit because you
Mhm.
know that your opponent's going to jump, or you have to go under, no wall.
And the
So
more
it's
that you
just-
have to wait for Steve, the stronger
Absolutely,
he gets.
that is how it goes. It is Luigi. In fact,
You said Mario.
thought we were going to see it. Yeah, well, Mario was practicing, but Chubby Bubbers will go with Luigi instead.
Oh, we got Rio Grande taking down their stocks. And also, we wanted to thank all of our viewers, all 5 of you. We love all of you, and thank you for being here. You make the job worth it. And here we go into
Fishing
our
for that
main
zero defense very quickly. Always noticed that Chubby Bubbers tries to go for that.
Ooh, great shield there from the
Yeah, the
Vandal.
shield parry there.
Ooh. Now, does Banjo-Kazooie, does he have a limited number of the little push things?
Side beat?
Yeah.
Yes. You see the feathers there?
Yeah.
That's how many he has.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, it's per stock, so it recharges after you die.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. But this is this Banjo-Kazooie player's last stock.
It's
And-
calming down a little bit on the zero to death. Not possible anymore at 47, I don't think. Oh, a good read there. Is that okay? Was able to just air dodge? I wasn't keeping track of the resources on that particular engagement. And quickly, we were back to neutral then. That was very quick. Disadvantage and back to neutral.
Hello.
Banjo-Kazooie.
We're dancing.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, good hit there.
Ooh, Rio Grande
Sweet.
might end up taking a couple stocks off of the Vandals if this Banjo player can continue reading them.
Decent reads. This is trouble though. That'll do it. The up B.
Congratulations, Chubby Bubbers.
That's why you see the plunger going out so much. It's just there's so much you can do out of those grabs.
Absolutely. Luigi's end cap animation.
Luigi's animations in general are so good. So that's based off of the sprint sprint attack animation, which is him just going like clawing around.
Yeah, where he's scared and he's.
Yep.
I relate to Luigi so much. He's just the most anxious little guy, and that's literally me.
Yeah, the fact that he has that as an animation very much leads on to the fact that Sakurai likes Luigi's. He likes that animation a lot. So Sakurai's the creator of Smash.
Oh.
Also the creator of Kirby. If you like Kirby, you like Sakurai.
I love Kirby. Oh, I would love it if okay, you know what? I would love you, Red Storms, if you played Kirby.
Not happening.
Please.
Not happening, I
Please.
think.
We still haven't seen Kazuya with.
We have not seen Fichu come out yet. No, it has
No.
not been needed. Game Captain,
They're
the
keeping it fine.
the strategy to have Game Captain go first has definitely paid off so far.
Mm-hmm. Because it's working. Game Captain and Chubby Bubbers have kept the floor pretty clean.
Who is this here? Is this
I think it's Chubby Bubbers, Pichu.
Well, no, that's
Spock.
still Chubby Bubbers up. Yep, that's correct.
Yup. Oh, there's our wonderful players.
Yes, just
And do we have any events coming up, undrafted?
we do have Vandal Giving Day coming up.
We do have Vandal Giving Day, April 7th and the 9th, or 8th, excuse me, 7 and 8.
Yes, we'll have a, what is it, an
32 hours.
32-hour stream or a 1,889-minute stream in honor of the university being founded in that year. Any support helps. It is huge for our program with any support that we can get. We appreciate it very much if you would tune into that. We're going to have a lot of stuff. It's
going to be really fun.
Yeah, and it won't all just be competitive stuff. We have we got a ton of staff stuffs going on.
Oh, yeah. If we reach a certain, also, to encourage more donations, we have donation milestones where if we meet a certain criteria for a donation milestone, something fun gets to happen. Like getting the staff pied in the face.
Yes! Oh my God! It's sorry. Okay, so this is Byleth coming out with the Edelgard skin. Gonna look. Oh my God! I can't believe
I'm so glad you
Byleth,
didn't
let's go. Okay, so Byleth needs to go for disjoints. That's not it. The Nair Quake attempt could be a quick 0 that did get out of it for a second. Okay, side B and neutral. Interesting idea. And no short hops. Playing a lot like me, which is not good.
Is this your clone, perhaps?
That is the skin that I did regularly use. I switched over to male Byleth. But yeah, Byleth got to hold on those rolls too.
Oh, but this Luigi is just reading them like nothing else.
Yeah, so Byleth, the weakness of Byleth is the slowness, especially the airspeed, which Luigi loves to take advantage of. Down grab, not quite going to do it. And jumping to recover high.
Well, it doesn't help that Byleth is mainly just a melee character and an aerials character.
He's a melee character, but is a medium-range disjoint melee character with the fairs and bears. So you want to try and get melee, or you want to try and get to the fair range. That's not going to do it.
That is one stock off of Byleth.
This Byleth was really trying to get the Nair. The Nair is where you spin the aardvark, the bow around, not the aardvark. Hell no.
Word.
Yep. And that's just not really what you want to do as Luigi, because then Luigi can just grab you if you whiff on that.
Absolutely. It seems like Luigi...
Oh my gosh, the down B! That's not it! That's not the edgeguard you want there! You know that Luigi's just gonna jump!
Well, maybe they don't know that. Maybe they don't know anything. Maybe they know everything.
No, I think... Good job trying. Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice read off of
Not
Rio
just
Grande.
gonna go. That wasn't quite the right angle to go for that side up B into side B. I don't blame him. I miss that one all the time.
Looks
Trying
like
to try juggle. No, just gonna get the landing for free.
Oh, another stock off of Rio Grande.
Just the one left. Come on, you're repping Edelgard. You got to do this.
Chubby
Do it for the
Bubbers.
Adrestian Empire. Yeah, and Chubby Bubbers just playing this Byleth perfectly. Oh, but yes, the read. So the misfire there. I got Chubby
That
Bubbers a
worked
few
out
times
in
with
their
that.
favor.
Yeah. Oh, 0 to death. Hang on. Do we get it? Do we get it? No! Shielded. Didn't quite get it.
Oh,
Just
but back
missed the
into
last
it
hit.
immediately.
Yes.
Oh, Byleth keeping it off. Does it work? Does it continue? Oh, we're dancing. Man, that...
Oh, good. Yeah, good dodge too to get out of that. Oh, the spot dodge from Luigi. That'll do it, though. Wow.
That is that game for the Vandals.
Excellently played there from Chubby Bubbers. That is about how that goes when I fight him, which is very interesting.
Maybe that is your clone.
That's what I'm saying. I want to 1v1 this guy. I'm not sure. I think he probably gets me though. He's got a bit better of a.
If we got any of those Red Storm players,
I'm not sure.
watching this stream,
Yeah, playing Byleth, dude. Please, bro.
Come play
Please 1v1
Byleth.
me. Please teach me Byleth stuff.
Oh
yeah, shout out Game Captain.
Captain.
Just aura farming right there.
Man, you got to take
You
your
see
screen
it.
time when you can.
Well, had a lot of screen time in the first two in the game, of course.
Yeah, of course, but
Was the reason why Idaho is enjoying this good advantage right now.
yeah, we're in good spirits. This is very exciting for the Vandals.
Yes, looking to close out this round 1 playoff win, but it's not quite over yet.
No,
Still,
wait. What was the score that it read?
not sure.
I think we've got 2 more.
Two
Rio?
more, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. 8-3.
Yeah, just the one last the one last fighter left for Rio Grande. 8-3, which is a tough one to come back from.
Yeah, I'm praying for y'all.
Second last was pulling out the secondary. We'll see if maybe another secondary comes out as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh goodness, I don't know what they're gonna do. I am kind of excited for. Oh, they're gonna do Joker.
Oh, it should be Joker. You're correct. Unless that Bylef was Joker. It's kind of MK Laoe right there.
That Blyleff was not playing like how that Joker was playing.
You're correct. You're correct. Well, it's a secondary though. Maybe not. You don't use them very often.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe.
We don't know.
But in playoffs, on a playoffs game, you would want to know both of any of the characters that you play. The only characters that I know how to play in Super Smash are Kirby and Ice Climbers. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Mithra and Pyra.
Forgot about the Aegis. That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
You
The ace from the last will be the ace from this one, and they have quite a hill to climb. It's just the one stock here.
Taking as much time as he needs. I love it.
Yep, and then the taunt to get in. Yeah, shut out Rex from Xenoblade 2.
Oh.
And we're right into it. It is he really wants that 0 to death.
Yes,
He's
he
fishing
does.
for it so hard.
Don't be aggressive. That is how these players get you. Do not.
You can afford to be slightly more aggressive with because you know that Mithra is going to be aggressive on you.
Well, I mean, she wasn't. She wasn't in the beginning though. They were keeping their space. And maybe that earns them the disadvantage. Oh!
It's been closer. Oh, just the free roll on the ledge.
All right, we're dancing. We got some amazing music playing in the background there.
Let's try that edge guard. I don't think that's going to work against Chubby Bubbers as well as it did against Spock. Yeah, boy. Oh, whiffed on that. That's the freest punish ever. Did manage to get another hit into it though. Blazing in, not happening.
Ooh, just barely missing.
Yeah, just a miss. So that's the down B there. That's kind of like the super move. Does a lot of damage, but there's just better options usually.
Come on, Rio Grande. Climb up.
Oh, man. Oh, didn't time it right. That is unfortunate down to the last 2 stocks.
Oh, that is super
Can we see the 0 to death? Nope, air dodged out of it. Correct, SDI2, I believe.
Luigi takes the advantage as much as he can, but Rio Grande is not letting him.
Oh, the
As they
foresight, but nothing doing.
Oh.
The shield was there. Oh, my goodness, that's crazy. 78.
Oh,
Just missed the sweet spot on that up B. That would have taken another stock.
no. Her fire moves are really cool, though.
Yeah, that would be the side B there. Pretty good edge guard. Oh, but as soon as we say it, so that was another side B attempt, but Luigi was way too close for that to hit.
He's locked in.
And, yep, it cost Rio Grande their second to last stock. They're down to just 1.
Yes, they
It's
are.
looking tough. 0 to death to end it. Let's see. Yes, the 0 to death ends it.
Congratulations, Chubby
Dude,
Bobbers.
look
We
at
see
that.
Oh, my God.
Huge play. What a huge win to go out in style with the 0 to death.
Put that on your portfolio, Chubby Bobbers. That's crazy. Oh, my gosh. And the Vandals take the second
the
round.
handshakes. They will take the second game, and they will take the round 1. What a way to end the first round of these playoffs.
Okay. So is that the
And my goodness.
is that
That's
it?
That's it. Yep, best of 3. So,
Okay.
So the only sad dude, Fichu was like looking on his phone. He was a little sad. He didn't even get to
Never
play.
got to play Kazuya.
Get to play.
That's the best problem that you want to have.
Oh,
though.
absolutely. As if you're the captain, you're the ace. I want my best problem to be that I don't have to play at all because my players in front of me are playing well enough.
Wow. I mean, congratulations to the Vandals for winning that their playoff game. Woo! Woo! Go Vandals!
Yep, they will be on. They will move on. Rio Grande with an effort.
My favorite move of the night, honestly.
Yeah, the minecarts are pretty funny to see. I did like the side B there. Did catch the Steve game captain off, and then yeah, you gotta watch that up B there.
Oh my!
And yeah, just the upbeat, same play, same thing. And then of course, what else but the 0 to death to end it?
I mean, at 109 too.
This is true, but I will say that it is, you can avoid it if you're out of the grab range, right? It starts with a grab, that 0 to death. So if you're not in that range, unfortunately, it was just one whiff, and then that's what Luigi can do is just 0 to death you. As I know, he's hit that on me like, 50 times. So
He's got the practice. And to those watching at home, thank you again for watching at home. Practice makes perfect. The only way to really get better at a game is just to continue doing it over and over and over again. And we can see that with our Vandals.
That is how these games work. Every game, really, but fighting games as well. You're just looking to get down those perfect things, right?
Mm-hmm.
That 0 to death takes a lot of practice to execute. And
yeah, I was not expecting you to just call it out as it was.
oh, it's very obvious. That's what Chubby Bubbers is going for, because that grab starts and then it's like to the down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that's
combo.
what it's going for. And Chubby Bubbers does tend to want to try and go for that a lot.
I mean, it worked.
But when it does work, right, it's very sweet. And of course, Chubby Bubbers gets a free clip out of it. So.
He got a lot of clips out of that game.
Oh yeah, that was very good from Chubby Bubber and Game Captain.
No kidding. Oh my gosh. Alrighty.
All right. Well, we appreciate it from here in the booth. It was a very fun time. We are set to take you guys to an analyst section, but from here in the booth, I was undrafted, and this was
I am Murphy Slaw, and also we sponsor
Can.
Monster.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analyst segment where we are joined by Game Captain and Chubby Bubbers, who performed excellently out there. I gotta admit, you guys practically soloed the entirety of Rio Grande.
Yeah, that is what happened, especially that second game there. It
Oh,
was only us two.
Yes, the spike from Liam here.
Yep.
And then you played Steve.
Yeah, I played Steve.
You played Steve.
Just for the fun of it.
just having fun a little bit.
Yeah, team captain forced me to because he wanted to see how I do against his owner, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Piranha Plant, and I won. I'm better. That's
Oh.
what that means.
That was quite impressive. That Piranha Plant was definitely their anchor, and had a lot of crazy movements out there. And you guys forced them to bring out the anchor to start the game off in round 2, and you still swept them. What kind of was going through your minds these first couple games? Is like you got both of you guys just kept picking up stock after stock after stock, and didn't even have Pichu come out, and then Spock only came out for one game.
My thought was that we're definitely better than these guys, and I kind of feel bad because not even letting our team captain get a chance to play. I mean, this is a very common thing where he doesn't even get a play at all because we just sweep through, including like Spock. He'll be the third player. He'll be usually the last player before we end the game, and so you don't really get to see any games from him. I'm really sad that our team captain didn't get a play, but that's all. We're better. We're cool. I don't know if
I think I agree, but also I think it's for me. Luigi struggles in a lot of different matchups, but the ones that they gave us were pretty easy. I feel like I had like the simplest flowchart for my character, so I was able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, I saw that Piranha did give you a little bit of trouble.
Yeah,
but
he has his
after
projectiles that kind of make things a little weird, like his Patui, the little like spike ball that comes up above him.
Mhm.
It's really hard to get in when he throws that out at all, because if you touch him, it cancels the move and then it drops down and then it'll just hit you. So you have to be able to work around that, which was really hard. But
That's one of the reasons I actually switched to Steve, is because Little Mac
Nice.
really struggles to get in, especially because he doesn't have any projectiles. He has no range. Like the farthest reaching move he has is down tilt. And so you're going to get traded out by Patui. So the thought process was switch to Steve, minecart, and just do my own projectiles because I can get in after I minecart him, and it makes it easier for me.
And I saw you like use great use of placing blocks, because when he did use the Patui, it would just bounce right back towards him.
That
that was
3 high
just-
wall is
Mhm.
very good.
It's all you need to go against Piranha Plant.
It's all you need to go against any character. That's why he's so good.
yeah, he's
It is
busted.
really good. So that's why I swapped over. Little Mac does not fare well into that matchup if they're doing it well. So
And how comfortable are you with Steve?
on a 1 to 10 scale, I say like a 6, maybe a 7, unironically.
Yeah.
I'm not the best, but I feel comfortable enough to play him in some matchups. Just not every matchup. I will usually stick to my roots and play Little Mac. Like at our weekly brackets, I'll play Little Mac. I don't really switch off unless I'm got an upper hand. I'm like, okay, I'll play him now because I'm up a game.
Mhm.
But other than that, I never really pull him out unless, team captain says, play Steve. Okay, I'll play Steve.
Gotta listen to what he wants
Oh,
at the end of the
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And as for you, you played a bit of Mario last season.
Yeah.
And been swapping over to Luigi. Do you think you want to try and bust out the Mario in the playoff run?
Well, I was going to before Isaac took out the Piranha Plant. That was the whole point of me going to go in with Mario, is because Mario does better into Piranha Plant. At least I think so. Just because he has a reflector, so he can throw the Patui back at him, which is really useful. But he took him out, so I didn't get to play him.
I think the Mario is going to come out a little bit more if we've run into zoner matchups where we're going to have a lot more projectiles, because that's what Mario's good for, unlike Luigi, is that he can just reflect projectiles and get in faster against them.
Yeah, he just has better movement.
Yeah, get in better against them.
So is it just, I'm just speaking for mains here, is it just K. Rool and Luigi that don't have reflectors?
K. Rool does have a reflector.
He does.
His counter
Yeah.
is a reflector.
Oh, I just thought it was a counter.
Nope,
I didn't
it
think
is
about
also
the
a
reflective.
reflector. So 3 of us play characters with reflectors. I'm the only one that doesn't. So it's not a huge like anti-zoner pick, but that's why I pick up Steve, because Little Mac has nothing against zoners, and you kind of have to you're forced to play slow, and Little Mac kind of suffers, especially when I want to go in and I'm like struggling. I'm like, when? Please let me go, and then I die. So yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to take from this win today to advance further into the playoffs down the line?
I think the good mental. We didn't have any horrible mental besides me getting absolutely dookied on by the Toronto Plan. Like, as long as we keep a good mental, I think we'll do a lot better into our games. Last year we had a very big problem with mental. One of our teammates just so happened to accidentally bring the mental down, not on purpose by any means, but I do think it did lead to us losing some games or just not being the best there. And so this year, during these playoffs, I feel like definitely keeping that mental is what will keep us going. So.
Well, thank you for joining us, Game Captain and Chubby Bubbers. Congrats on your win today.
Thank you.
Anything else to add?
I don't think anything for me. You guys want to shout anything out before we go?
Shout out my parents
Yeah, shout
and
out
my
parents.
girlfriend who are both watching. So.
All right. Well, other than that, I think that's all we have here at Vandal Esports. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and to subscribe. Other than that, I have been Ben Kaloy, joined by Spirit and also Chubby Bubbers and Game Captain, and we will see you next stream.